Squab, squeeby, squab. Squab, squeeby, squab.
The dark room makes my jawline look better. A little bit.
That's nice. I mean, I will take any help I can get.
When you're as ugly as I am.
When
You
you
do
don't
what you
have a
can.
jaw, I feel like I definitely need the extra help on my jawline.
I gotta start chewing gum again. Gotta get back to where I was.
Remember that gum we got?
Yeah, what happened to it? Did Claire
the
just throw it away or what?
I'm not sure.
Because I haven't seen it since we got it.
I thought that someone actually was using it, but I don't know.
I don't know where it went.
Because I only had like the one. I had one piece of it. You piece.
It started. You piece. You piece.
You piece. Early stream.
Early stream.
I mean,
give it a
Endwalker, there won't be any early. It'll just be all the time.
Yep. Yep.
The concept of time will be.
Well, if we actually
awesome.
wake up at 3 in the morning to play.
Bruh. Tempted for real.
Claire said she'd get up and make cinnamon rolls, and I was like, that's the boost I would need.
I'm sold.
That's all I would need.
No, I actually would I would take.
We don't know if we'd get in, but we could just do like a media share thing, and basically together tube for like 6 hours while we're in queue.
You could just make it a good time.
Yeah, could be fun. Play balloons maybe.
Yeah.
I was playing balloons earlier today. It was a good time.
So was everyone. Everyone played balloons. They're
they
all
did?
on it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
I don't think Kyle did, but yeah.
Oh, I played the new Bloons TD Battles, where it's a PvP game.
Oh yeah, wait, the new thing came out, right?
Yeah, it's a whole new game.
Oh.
And I was playing that, and I was destroying kids. And by kids, I literally, they're probably like 7. I didn't feel bad, even a little bit, though. I had strategies. But yeah. We might not get everybody, because I think a couple people, they actually don't get on until later, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I'll still record everything.
This is for me, so I can play D&D tonight.
The plan is for Endwalker 2 for recording. I don't think I'm going to record all the different cutscenes like I have been. I'm just going to record the major stuff. And post that instead of everything, because I feel like it's just better content in general. I don't record any of the unvoiced cutscenes, usually, unless if it's like an in-between thing. But
I like your channel in the sense that it's basically like an archive.
Oh.
Of like most of the cutscenes.
Yeah.
But I think most people don't. Yeah, it's like not necessary. Aquaman, well darn. Playing a tabletop right now.
Can't come along for the dungeon. It's all good.
Sorry to hear that. I'm going to be playing D&D later tonight, hopefully.
That's why we're streaming a little bit earlier, because Zach is going to be gone.
It lined up really poorly.
It literally starts when I was going to start my stream.
Well,
so.
It normally is over the weekend, and then it wasn't. I was like, okay, that's fine. We start at 7, so I can play for a couple hours. And then I checked, and it was different time zone, because we normally start at 7 our time, but they changed it, and I still thought it was 7 our time, but it's actually 2 hours later.
If it was at 7, that wouldn't have been so bad, but...
I wouldn't have cared for missing, like, an hour of
the last hour or whatever.
I don't get to play that campaign very often.
Is that the Hollow Knight one?
That's, no, that's... it's a, like, dark fantasy.
The vampire one?
Yeah, I play as a vampire.
Oh, okay. How's it going, Emmy?
Emmy Far.
What is that emote? It's Sag. I haven't seen that one, that's cute. But yeah. We'll start the MSQ in a couple more minutes. Just waiting. For those who want to see.
It'd be pretty cool if we finish tonight, but if not, we do have tomorrow.
Which, if we get through 5.5 and in like starting 5.55, We'll definitely finish it tomorrow, no doubt. I just don't want to be in the situation where we're like just about to be done and then we don't finish it.
It really, I got really scared with all the timing stuff the last couple days because Claire got sick.
Yep.
And we had to miss streaming yesterday, which that's fine because I was like, we got time. But then I would have had to miss my D&D session. I was like, oh.
Yeah, if you would have missed today, it would have been a little bit more like.
Then it would be bad. Yeah.
Then we would probably just have to stream from like 9 until whenever we finish, and then
yeah,
call it good. Speaking of which, I still don't know what I want to do for my stream on the day where it's all shut down. I think I might just
put forward a little bit of like a watch party reminisce.
The watch party could be fun. Where we watch all the old videos.
Watch
all the way through.
Not watch all of them. That's too much.
400 videos of cutscenes.
But like, pick out your favorite ones, get them compiled together, and just watch it for a while.
Yeah.
Then you can pause and tell stories, or like what you were thinking at the time, or laugh at yourself.
True.
I think that could be fun.
I remember watching like one of my older videos recently, and I was like, God, I was terrible, like at the game.
I'm still terrible at the game. Think of all the times I've fallen off.
But I was bad. I was like, I only used 3 buttons out of like my entire kit. I didn't know how to use like my damage buffs. I used like 1 damage mitigation thing. It was so bad.
Your homework for Endwalker is to read your abilities. All right?
I read a lot of them actually.
I'm going to probably when like Endwalker comes out, I'm gonna just look at my Dragoon abilities because I need to know what changed.
Yep.
I know I could read them now, but
that's true. After the patch, they're gonna change them.
Yep.
The new paladin abilities are gonna be so juicy.
Hotbar fixing, that's right, because they're gonna trim some stuff and.
Oh, they're changing hotbars? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, just
abilities. They're making some abilities condensed or whatever.
So like, I don't need Blood of the Dragon anymore.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty weird at first. Well, it looks like we could probably start this. Let's talk to Graha.
Graha.
So the spirit vessel proved useful after all. Excellent. Stinian. If this Van Daniel truly is without reason or creed, he is no better than a rabid dog. Treat with him if you must, but be ready to do what is necessary. Could do a patch reading. Ooh, I love patch notes. I could do that.
Yeah, I could do patch reading.
Alright, let's see what we got. Oops, I accidentally skipped. It's a good start.
Oh,
well,
sorry.
That all sounds rather frustrating, but you got there in the end. While you were off talking to nodes, Graha and I were learning as much as we could about Tiamat's condition. Okay. Our readings confirm that her ethereal balance leans strongly towards the umbral, as was the case with the kobolds. Therefore, all other things being equal, the treatment should work. That's good. The difficulty lies in the sheer quantity of ether with which we must contend. Multiple applications of the treatment will inevitably be required if we are to reverse the effects of the tempering completely. Meaning I'll need all the ether I can get. Thank you in advance. Okay. Seems maybe doable. Although this endeavor will ask much of us, we do have one reason to be optimistic. Namely that Tiamat shows no sign of fanatical devotion, suggesting a milder case of tempering than that suffered by the kobolds. Tiamat saw Bahamut as an equal rather than a god. Oh. Now that you mention it, it might very well. She would not have believed it necessary to defer to his will. But enough talk. It's time to put our theories to the proof. Tell Alphino to disengage the restraints ethereal dampers. I'm counting on you, Angelo. So how are we going to get that much ether, though?
It might not take as much.
That's true, because she's not...
It might not be based off of, like, the individual, but based off of the devotion kind of thing.
Right, how strongly they are.
Yeah.
Tempered. Could it be that the process of restoring her soul to its pre-tempered state is awakening ancient memories? Or might the opposite be true? If so, by helping her to recall the past, we may be able to speed her recovery. Saber, she trusts you. Speak to her. Ask her to tell you of times past. Ooh. Yes, please.
A history lesson, please.
Tell me of Bahamut and the Ascians. Bahamut, my beloved, would that the peace we found in Mericidia could have lasted for eternity, but alas, it was not meant to be. The Ascians sought that in all creation I know of none more wicked. It was at their behest that the men of Allig first came unto Mericidia, unto our home. The tale began when Bahamut and I left our father's side. We took wing in search of a place to make our eyrie. Beyond the southern ocean, we discovered a lush and fertile land. It would come to be known as Mericidia by the children of men, though many years were to pass before they crossed the seas. Upon our arrival, we were welcomed by the peaceful people of the forest. Kin to the trees, surrounded by nature's bounty, Bahamut and I found a place to raise our young. Fascinating. This correlates with the writings of the Charlayan scholar Rarusha. She posits that man first settled on the southern continent towards the end of the second astral era. Correctly, it would appear. If only she were with us to hear the tale from Tiamat herself. Again, Angelo.
I love seeing the dragons.
Me too. When first the children of man arrived on our shores, no foot did they set in those places over which we held dominion. Such was their fear of dragon kind, and as they kept their distance, so did we let them be. Yet as the days went by, ship after ship appeared upon the horizon, bearing even ever more of their brethren, who divided the vast land amongst themselves. For a time they knew peace and prosperity, but as their numbers grew, the smaller their share came to seem, and soon they began to covet the territory of their fellows. Ere long, man fought man, blood was answered with blood, and none could see an end to the strife, until one day they came to us. Recognizing our wisdom, they entreated us to intercede in their conflicts. Bahamut agreed, and with him presiding over the affairs of men, the land knew peace once more. Alas, those golden days of harmony, too, were fated to end, for the men of Allig slew my beloved, and I, in my rage and sorrow, heeded the envenomed words of the Ascians. The rest thou know too well. But your tale doesn't have to end there. When you are free, we'll rid the world of the Ascians together, and you and your beloved will have justice. Fine sentiments, but you're almost spent. I'll keep watch from above. If the treatment fails, run. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I swear when this is over. Keep going, Alizé. The magic is working. There we go. Slowly but surely the magic is working. Aided no doubt by the memories you bade her share.
Woohoo!
While I knew this wasn't going to be easy, no patient could have prepared me for treating a great worm. But we're close, I can feel it. And while I've only got a few more drops of ether left to give, with yours and Graha's, this will work. Then I believe I speak for both of us when I say that you may take as much as you require. Careful, I might hold you to that. Alright, here I go.
No! I'm almost there!
Ooh.
This is it, Angelo!
Es ließ an, mich es sei.
Did it work?
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed.
Tosk in Santal Ankin in way.
Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts, their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
Ankin. Slosk an all fall kail an. Slosk seth som in an. Aften. Mon ud. One an. Lis an. Do ud an.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
She's in an and me.
Alphino's ready. It's time. Do it. And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
Really bright. Oof.
Bahamut an Ul jas. Ul asa. Fesk an.
Teammate looks really cool.
Yeah, this is so cool.
By the gods!
Urianger, your timing could not be better.
Oriange.
Oh, great.
Understood, we're on our way.
Uriange's here.
It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan.
Oh.
He flies for the largest amount of settlement in the
Such
region,
timing.
at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Including dragons.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades. I'll make my own way. Our enemy awaits. Shall we?
He's gonna ride Tiamat? Or is he just gonna leap?
He just jumps.
Okay, he's on her.
No!
Look at how big she is, oh my god. Massive.
Incredible. Incredible.
Tiamat might be my favorite dragon.
Alright, Graha.
Old dragons, they're huge. I'll be fine, plenty of time to recover on the airship.
Smoked chicken, pineapple salad, or broad bean curry?
Smoked chicken, I think. Sounds the best to me.
Easy choice.
How's it going, Nerica?
Hello,
One thing is that any
Nerica.
dragon can technically get as big and powerful as Midgardsormr or his children with enough time and experience. That's kind of
Big
insane.
dragons.
They just have to live long enough. With Lunar Bahamut bound for Pagleton, Grahati is determined to call upon the aid of repel signs. Hey, how's it
Hello,
going,
Aerial
Aerial
Lock?
Lock? It's been a minute.
A hot minute, as they say.
I have already sent word to the others. We are to rendezvous in Ul'dah at the Hall of Flames. Let us collect Alphino and the others. I'm assuming it must take a really, really long time for dragons to get that big. Be lurking, you're in a learning party for one of the Shadowbringers extreme trials. Nice. Which trial are you doing? Titania? If you're worried about me, don't be. I got some rest during the flight, and now I feel ready for anything. Emerald weapon? Ooh. First spate of abductions, and now an attack on the Emulsion homeland. What did the Telafroy aim to achieve with all this? I don't think I did that one.
We did the whatever the first one was, which is the ruby.
I think that's Ruby weapon.
We did the ruby weapon.
As I'm sure you recall, Erenbild and Fordola were bound for Pagleton. I pray they have not come to any harm. By happy coincidence, Skrull and I were in the process of concluding our inquiries when news reached us of Lunar Bahamut's return. There's much to discuss, but it will have to wait. The foe we face, we know but little. Though time be of the essence, we must not stint in our preparations, lest our haste to fly to the aid of the Emulsion cost us our best chance of victory.
You want to know what my worst habit is
What's
when
that?
playing?
What's that?
I will click on the side characters and then not read it.
You don't
Like
read it?
I trick my brain into reading it, but I'm not actually reading it. Like I just skim it and I'm like, I got it, and then I'm like, what did they just say?
I try to read it.
It's terrible.
Now I know some of you could do with the rest, but I'm sorry to say that Telafroy have other plans. Pagleton is already under siege. Happily, the Immortal Flames arrived just in time to join the defensive effort with Marshal Tarupin at their head. Pippin? Well now, given the failure of the peace negotiations, I was uncertain how the Sultanate would respond. It's good to hear that Ul'dah has not abandoned the Emulsion. Abandon them? Did we not profess to be their friends? Nynamo? It's been a little while. Your Grace. Marshal Tarupin had made provisions for such an exigency and was ready to depart at a moment's notice, and all that was required was the agreement of the syndicate, each of whom voted in favor. Okay. Nor is Ul'dah alone in its resolve. The other alliance nations have likewise dispatched their troops to Pagleton. Yet even with our combined strength we shall be sorely tested, for we face not only the might of an Imperial Legion, but Lunar Bahamut and his draconic horde besides. Tiamat's children. Fight as we may, victory is by no means assured, but not all of the omens are grim. Our forces report that despite their proximity to Lunar Bahamut, none of the Amalja show any signs of tempering. Strange, what primal would turn down a chance to claim new thralls? Unless it is incapable of doing so. Primals are not wont to serve a master, Ascian or otherwise. It may well be that Lunar Bahamut differs in some fundamental manner from those we have previously encountered. If that were true, anyone could fight him, and Sabrik and others like him wouldn't have to shoulder the burden alone. Be that as it may, Lunar Bahamut remains an incalculably powerful foe, whom our soldiers will struggle to best through mere force of arms. With the aid of the Scions, however, I believe they will fare rather better, assuming that is, you are ready to take the field. An airship awaits to bear you to the front. Pray set forth as soon as you are able. Alizé's always ready to go. I, meanwhile, shall continue to coordinate our forces till next we meet, and may the 12 bless and keep you. It was kind of her to speak with us personally. You may be certain she has no shortage of other responsibilities. While I, for one, am inclined to do as Her Grace requests, lest we forget, Ehrenvold and Fordola are in Pagothen on reconnaissance. The sooner we save the day, the better their chances. Indeed, to the airship then.
Let's go!
Let's go.
The flames of war!
Alright. I forget how to get there.
Yeah, it's taken me a second, but it's this way?
You go to the Hustings Strip.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could have just Aethernet. God dang it.
True.
Oops.
True.
Here it is.
This way.
I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Alright, so we do this. Immortal Flames pilot. Oh, he's over there. Shia!
Yeah!
Orion.
Gotta talk to everyone.
Lest thou wonder, I have attended to Thancred's ammunition and completed mine own preparations, that I trust thou canst stay the same of thine.
Jesus, Urianger.
Try as I might, I cannot fathom why the Telophoroi would move to attack the Amalja. If Vandaniel's objective is death and destruction, one of the city-states would surely have been a better target. No, they have some other agenda, one encompassing the recent abductions, perhaps. Do you think Estinian and Tiamat have already reached Pagothen? But I should know better than to speculate on the whereabouts of the Azure Dragoon, forgive me. Oop. It is not impossible that the Telophoroi redirected some of the troops stationed at the tower to the front line. If so, this may all turn out to have been to Ehrenvold and Fordola's benefit. Given what we know, or perhaps even all of the Imperial soldiers, some, or perhaps even all of the Imperial soldiers may have been tempered. If we can subdue them, we should be able to do something about that, but they would still see us as enemies even then. That said, they wouldn't be deaf to reason, which is better than nothing. So the Telophoroi have constructed buildings capable of tempering in primals, which are not. What secrets are they hiding? Rashi Moonstorm wants in. Emmy wants in. I'm assuming this is the dungeon right here.
Hello, Stone Ronso.
Pogledon. Oh, hey. How's it going, Wanso? Invite?
Invite me again? For some reason it said unable. Oh,
It says you've
no,
already
wait.
been invited.
There it is.
Invite expired. Invite.
Boom, bow, bow, bow.
This is just a dungeon, so we're good. Look at all these different choices we have.
I know. Who would you pick out of this lineup?
Ooh. I pick Graha. Wait, I don't know what they do. Some of them
I don't
healers?
know.
Okay. Well, if I don't have to pick and choose, I pick Graha, Y'shtola, and probably Thancred.
I'd pick Urianger, and Urianger.
Why though? You'd never get through the dungeon and take 3 hours just from the dialogue.
Could you imagine Urianger speaking with himself?
It'd suck. Oh my god. It would never end.
Oh, yeah.
He was able to talk to the pixies for literal days. Pagothon it is.
Ready. I'm ready to go.
Graha's multi-job? He's
Graha
cheating.
Pog? He's like us.
He's the warrior of light.
This is our last dungeon before Endwalker, right?
I don't know. Maybe. Pagothon. I'm excited though. The dungeons
the
are always
heavy-
good. What'd you say?
The heavy music.
Yeah. Oh, Tiamat? I hope there's like a cutscene where they fight. That'd be sick.
This is great so far. I love this. Music again, amazing. Setting the stage.
So,
I forgot I was using a new mouse. This feels weird.
trying to munch them all together.
Yeah. I love that we have Tiamat on our side now. That's great.
Yeah. Where's Freysfelger? I miss him.
We are missing Freysfelger. You're right.
I should just
Wait
do
a
it.
second. What if Freysfelger's part of the Brood?
Oh,
like-
then that would be really bad.
That would be awful.
That would be
I don't.
Worst case
You know, I
scenario.
hate that I put that out there because if that is true, I'm gonna be very sad.
Could you imagine?
I don't wanna. What the? Ooh.
Lesser Teledragon. I will say, like, the enemies in this game are they're just cool.
They have a lot of cool. Yeah, a lot of cool models.
Alright. Let's see what we got.
Cool.
Teledragon Act. Ooh.
Hello, Raven Scent.
How's it going, Raven Scent? I like how we're seeing all the different beast tribes.
Yeah,
I guess not all.
the Amalja. And the Ixel.
Yeah. And the kobolds.
The Kobe's.
I've noticed on my recordings that, like, when I'm focusing, I leave my mouth open and I do this. I, like, move my lip.
Whoa! Look at that thing!
That's a coral. And Baluk.
I think it's the coral model, but it's like a dragon. It's cool.
Cool. Critical rip. Or am I supposed to, like, do something here? I don't know. I don't know if I was supposed to click on something. I must have been.
I don't know if I took unnecessary damage there.
I know I did, because I have a little debuff on me. There's an orb.
I'm gonna ponder those. Okay, they hurt.
Pondering the orb.
Oh my god. I got 2 stacks of vulnerability because I'm stupid.
You come here, please. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, lightning bolt. So, like, do I walk into one
Oh,
of
you
these?
put it to the lightning rod and then walk away.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. I was wondering.
Yeah.
That's a cool mechanic. Now
Sorry,
that I
healer.
understand it,
I always make their jobs harder than they need to be.
I'm guilty of the same thing. It's okay. It makes it more interesting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Blab. Alright, do this. I learned.
So can I put it against one that was already... Nope.
Oh. It
Is there
wouldn't be a
3
dungeon if
lightning
Zach
rods
didn't
and I just
die.
didn't see the 3rd?
Yeah.
God
so.
dang it. Oh no.
Oh. You had the leap.
I try.
It just takes, like, if we ran this again, we probably would not have issues with it.
I did not see a way out, alright?
Yeah, I mean, I got hit by it twice, I think. So.
What took you so long?
Oh.
Ooh.
The Amalta are in trouble. Let's split up.
The Emulger.
You take the dragon.
That'd be sick. Oh, I didn't know these guys were enemies. They didn't have their thing above their head.
Enemy spotted.
Okay.
The Telotech.
So the Tello is just their faction, I'm assuming? The Telopera way?
Yeah.
But Vince, this is 5.5, no? What's my title? Did I forget to change it? I might have.
So we're technically on 5.5 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, we're in the middle of 5.5, I believe. Still says 5.4. Oopsies.
Oops.
I can change that.
Paglethan ring.
Do
Oh, no, you don't.
what? Oh,
I know that ability.
I was confused. I was like, what?
Oh, that's our dragon.
Yeah,
Wow.
they did a lot of damage.
Good dragon. I gotta get me one of those.
I'll change one character. Finishing 5.5 tonight. It's finishing 5.4.
You did it.
There. Job done.
Another hard day's work.
Alright. Yeah, I forgot to change the title from last stream. Because we finished 5.4, I think it was 2 days ago.
Oh no.
I changed it for my other stuff, but I didn't change it for my Streamlabs.
This is a boss?
Oh. Yeah, don't get hit by the cannon, apparently.
Don't get hit by the cannon.
I was not looking at that. I need some glasses, my depth perception is messed up.
We gotta go get that core.
Oh. Defensive reaction.
No.
Okay, now we got booted. Oh, big boy. Oh, no matter
Oh
what,
my
still
god,
got
I
hit.
wasn't looking. Oh man.
I think you got hit no matter what for that.
Oh. I mean, dang.
No,
I coulda-
now they have rockets
I didn't
on
have
the
to out
side.
myself.
He wasn't looking.
What?
He's
Oh,
like,
there's missiles.
yeah, not hit by the missiles.
I didn't see.
Would you leap through them?
No, I don't know.
Stand in the middle. Oh my god.
I'm not paying attention enough.
It's the third one, right?
That's my second death. Or third total.
Yeah.
Don't revive me, I don't deserve it.
The world's slowest missiles. True.
Okay, thank you for reviving me, I
They're
deserve it.
creeping.
Goodness.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the times when I look at chat, that's when I get hit by stuff.
Oh,
Because I'm like,
I have no excuse.
you don't look at chat?
I mean, not while I'm playing, usually.
I try to.
In fights, I don't look at chat.
I'm not blaming chat, I'm blaming my inability to multitask.
God dang it,
What does
man.
this look like?
I
can
died
actually
so
wear
many
it.
times.
That's kind of cool looking, actually.
Let's go.
What is this? It's just a blade sticking
That's
out of my head.
so cool.
Do you like the mask?
No, sorry, I was looking at the vista ahead.
Oh. The vista? Oh, the big temple. Tower. It
Yeah, the sunset.
is really cool looking.
This is why I get distracted.
The vistas.
Yeah, I just like, ooh, pretty, ooh, shiny.
I need to train myself to just have one eye looking at chat and the other on the game.
Yeah, that'd look really good on your
On
camera.
stream, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could try. I don't know if it's gonna work though.
Perish Dragon.
See you later. The Gilded Sea, look at that.
That's incredible.
That is really cool. Oh, we take a dragon. Okay.
Like, this looks amazing.
It does look really good. Phenomenal, even.
I'm in awe of this game.
What?
Still.
Can I get on TMA?
Oh?
It has the hand icon, so I was like, help me, TMA. Destroy them.
T-Mat's so cool.
I'm gonna have to get some screenshots after this one.
I got a screenshot while flying.
Oh, nice.
I stay strapped.
Stay strapped.
Take a drink every time I die. Good luck,
After
chat.
one dungeon, you'd probably...
Take a shot.
My goal in Endwalker is to be a better player. All around.
I'm not gonna make a promise I can't keep.
I want to be able to, like, feel...
Here's the thing,
confident
people
in
will
what
be
I'm doing.
sight reading stuff with us though.
Right. I think I'm actually pretty good at that. I'm not good at doing what I'm supposed to do with my class.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Read your
using all of my
tooltips.
tools. There's just so many. As the
Just
paladin.
read them.
There's like a lot though. And knowing when I should use them is really
You gotta
good.
watch Joe Cat's video, because
I think I have watched that one.
oh, I think it's a newer one.
Here we go. Lunar Bahamut.
Oh, we're actually fighting him this dungeon?
With Tiamat and Astidian?
This is the best.
Whoa. He got him.
Of course he did. It's a Stinian.
Astidian's overpowered. They traded.
Oh god. They
So
gave
he's-
him legs.
He's a little bit weaker.
He's a little bit weaker.
A little bit. Alright, Lunar Bahamut, you look amazing. I want you as a mount. Let's go. Twisting screen.
Watch the ground. Oh.
Swords everywhere. Now they're gonna explode.
Arkmorn!
Step. Oh, it's still
Oh, it's still going. It's still going.
I don't know if I have to stand with you during it, or if it's one of those
think
things
so.
where I can walk away.
I feel like that's one of those gotchas where it's like, oh, it happened.
Oh, he walked away,
And
now
then
you gotta
everybody
go.
walks away.
Yeah. Mega player. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay.
Ah, okay, it leaves.
Unexpected. Everlasting flight. Okay.
Oh,
he's
that's
flying
not
now.
good.
So you have to kind of keep track of which ones spawn last. I got hit by that, huh?
Yeah, I messed up.
I think I just stepped in front of it.
I think I had to go to the other side of the arena.
Okay. Still learning. What is going on? Oh, that's the stand in the center.
Oh.
Okay. I thought the middle of it was the safe spot. That is not the case. Okay. Now we know. Giga player. He's just making stuff up now. Okay.
I'm fading.
I'm fading.
Alright, remember
Oh,
this
no.
is a gotcha. It's gonna
Damn,
happen like
good.
8 times.
I think I made a mistake.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
I'm dead.
Twisted screen. He's almost dead. Nice job.
He's gone.
That was a cool boss fight.
He just turned to sparkles.
He did. The jacket of maiming. I think that's something you can wear.
I'd like to maim.
See what it looks like. Actually, it looks good.
Ooh, taking
I like
it.
that.
Might. I need it. Yeah, it's. I need it.
That's pretty cool. All right. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Tiamat.
Kin Sol Ash Esk Snodo in Aisto Antal An in Aisto Antal Afa Snalosk En Ash An Dran Mira
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well.
That must be Amalja. Yeah.
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more.
War chief.
Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
You would make peace with Ul'dah, then? We would be proud to call you allies, and let us put the past behind us.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Garleans who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
That's a cool character.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
What about that tower in Fordola?
Yeah, what about the tower?
Yeah.
I
I mean, we helped. Oh, there it is. Inside the Paddington
Oh,
Tower.
hey.
They knew we would have questions. What the heck?
This is awful.
Some Warhammer type stuff. They have their towers made out of flesh.
This is very dark.
What in Ralga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
The sound of the squishing.
Yeah.
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them! We're leaving, now!
What the? What?
No! No!
Oh my god.
Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
They're using them to summon primals?
They're summoning corrupted primals? What?
What the heck?
Whoa. That makes sense. Lunar
So that was
Ifrit,
Lunar
Lunar
Ifrit.
Bahamut.
So they're using the different
Oh my god.
beast tribes to summon
Yeah.
their gods? Interesting.
Oh.
I didn't expect that. Not even a little bit. That's messed up. Huh. I'm excited to see what we have to do now. To see the Amalja fighting alongside us brought to mind the Zun of the Crystarium. I pray that our peoples can forge bonds as strong as those of the counterparts of the first. From what I could tell, there didn't seem to be many Imperials in the vicinity of the tower. Hopefully Ehrenwald will have used the opportunity to get in and out undetected. Oop, accident clicked on the dolphin catch. Tiamat did all she promised and more this day, but I doubt she will be satisfied. Nay, she will fight on in defense of her children wheresoever they may be. It will take more than a single victory to wash away all the bad blood between men and Amalja, but one has to start somewhere. Though the day is won, thanks in no small part to thy valor, the Telophoroi are far from defeated. Yet be that as it may, 'tis only right that we rejoice in Lunar Bahamut's banishment unto the ether. Okay. The next quest is the last of 5.5. Oh, we got
That was
some
a
time.
cool reveal.
That was cool. While it would be too much to hope that we have seen the last of Fandaniel, we have dealt his schemes a telling blow this day, and that alone is cause to celebrate. Fandaniel.
His name makes me laugh.
And celebrate. I will when we have received word of Ehrenwald's safe return. Yeah, I don't know. That might not happen. There we go. Okay. When the dust settles, Alphino is reminded to share his account of the events that unfolded in Pagleton with the Sultana. Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss the day's events with Pippin and her grace. Brave scions.
It's pronounced pipin.
Pipin.
Pipin. Pipin hot.
Would that I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the frontistry. Your grace, whatever's the matter? As our troops withdrew from Pagleton, they came upon the 2 scouts sent to the nearby tower. I have yet to hear a full account, but it seems that one of them, your friend, I believe, had been wounded and was being dragged away by the other. Ooh. Not good. Oh no. I must go. Forgive me, your grace. Can you tell us aught of Ehrenwald's condition, your grace, the wounded scout? Not save that it is grave. The chirurgeons tend to him even as we speak. The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Saber, Estinian, would you mind going after Alphino? He may need some support from someone other than me. Very well. Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people know what took place in Pagleton. Come on, then.
All right.
Well, well, well. Well, 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 well.
Well, 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 well.
The
Do you like this set?
Is this a new one?
This is just a Dragoon set.
You keep moving around. Here.
Sorry, there's a delay.
Do this.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Baba boo.
Horns.
Looks pretty
Actually,
good.
I miss wearing this set. I might go back to it.
Is this the old set? Like the level 60
This is what I
set?
used. I think it's 70s. Maybe it is 60. I don't remember.
When, or did you already get the other sets for Dragoon?
Yeah, I have everything.
You don't like them?
I think I like this one the best.
Have you seen the one in Endwalker?
Yeah.
That
I don't
one's cool.
remember exactly how it looks though. But
that one looks good.
Because Estinian is wearing this, I'm gonna wear this for now.
Okay. You know for a fact this was wearing?
Yeah.
The merchant strip. Okay, so how do I get out of here? This
Parish
way.
mostly.
Parish.
Parish.
I don't know if I went to the right place.
I
I think I did. the Alchemist Guild. Let's go.
I like being back in Ul'dah when we are,
Yeah.
or when we can, I should say.
Please tell me something. Anything. Instead of standing there gawping, why don't you tell your friend to stop whining like an underfed dog? People are fighting for their lives in there.
Underfed
Like an
dog.
underfed dog.
I
Another
love
one-
that.
Another one come to see the lad in silver armor. Master Demelio is attending to him as we speak, if you would be so kind as to wait. What did Master Demiele, I can't say that word.
Damiel, F it.
Master Damiel, tell me his
Yeah.
exact words. Enough help. No, this isn't helping. Let the chirurgeons do their work. How's it going, Articuno?
Hello,
But-
Articuno.
You're right, forgive me. When we said our farewells in to Arenveld, I was afraid that something like this might happen, but now that it has, all we can do is wait.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot will be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone.
like dust on the wind.
Cordola is not happy.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
I'm just gonna be honest, I wouldn't argue with Estinian ever. Never. I feel like he would, you know, not really handle it very well. I feel like he'd get pretty mad. I also think it's funny that he's just over here just listening in.
I love him.
He's just eavesdropping over there.
Is he still over there?
Yeah, he's still
Yes!
there. That's funny. Let's go talk to him, actually.
That's a good catch. I wouldn't have gotten that dialogue.
That woman, she plays at scorn, but her eyes are filled with sorrow. Sorrow that deep enough to drown in. How's it going? Boom, boom, bam, bam. With that Ultima weapon. Got that ultimate skin. I'm jealous. They look so good. I know. There is nothing more I can do here. Come, let us rejoin the others. Her Grace invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to join her in the Fragrant Chamber. Your comrades have already arrived. Will the three of you be joining them? We will. Can I add you back to the link shell? Absolutely.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fan Daniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities.
Several others?
For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
Yeah, but can't they... I don't know. I thought that they can be tempered.
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now. After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause.
Ooh. Very
It
nice.
is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Stydian's always just in the background.
Yeah, he's just there. Lunar Primals can't temper, so it's hard but not nearly as awful for the Grand Companies to fight them. Plus there's the cure. That's true. I was just wondering, since those towers just kind of attract people, if the Grand Companies went to fight them, if it would just, you know, destroy them or something. Though we have won our first battle against the Telophoroi and made significant discoveries to boot, the war has scarcely begun. We must steel ourselves for what lies ahead. Even without the threat of tempering to contend with, the Grand Companies have quite a task on their hands, regardless of Her Grace's protestations. To the contrary, it may be best to dispatch a few of our own to assist in the endeavor. Remind me to mention it to Tataru, would you? With the secrets of the towers thus laid bare, our duty to prevent further abductions taketh on new import. Fail in this, and our enemy shall punish our negligence with the plague of primals. Alphino knows only too well that sacrifices are an unavoidable part of conflict, but knowing something does not change how one feels about it. You yourself have shared adventures with Ehrenwald, have you not? Then I shall say no more. Amidst this great push for peace with the Beast Tribes, we would do well to remember that old prejudices still remain. It is a delicate political dance, and I do not envy the Sultana her task, nor any alliance leader. If there is no reason to linger, I will take my leave. Okay. Right then, unless anyone has any objections, I think it's about time we return to the Rising Stones. And that includes you, Alphino. Ehrenwald's in good hands here. course, he would doubtless mock me for pacing above the infirmary. Let us retire then, that we might regain our strength and readiness for the coming challenges. If all are in agreement, then I shall let Kryl know to expect us. A hot bath and hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging with the time available. Oh man. Final Fantasy is so good. It will be good to be home. I have some thinking to do. Yes, I'll try asking him, and thank you. I shall look forward to it. Our comrades eagerly await our return, and Kryl in particular has a few matters she is keen to discuss, one of which concerns you, Estinian, believe it or not. You will join us, won't you? Fine, he says. He says fine. That's good. Really, I thought you were avoiding that Baldessian woman. If I refuse, she would only pursue me. True. That's true. Oh my god. Let's get this over with, shall we? Isn't Tataru like the only one that can ever find him?
Yep.
So he's just getting sick of her. It's like, just leave me alone. Return to the Rising Stones. It's been a while. Well, not that long, but... What's the one in,
The Waking Sands.
The Waking Sands.
Let's go back there.
That's been a while. Baldessian woman is Kryl. Yeah. Kryl and Tataru are just like inspectors. Private inspectors. Or investigators.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
'Tis possible the ancient knowledge preserved within their archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
Oh?
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
It's been a while. That day in the Crystarium? I don't remember that.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the First, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Interesting.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in his judgment.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own, and as far as I am able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
Alpina.
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Whoa. What is he gonna pick a weapon?
Well, does this one meet with your approval?
Defend Daniel.
Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
I wouldn't taunt Xenos.
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure.
I saw the augmented spear and I was like,
It
oh,
will
that
not
looks
affect
familiar.
our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Asian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Oh.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Ooh. Interesting. Psych doesn't show it. Amidst all the fighting, it's easy to forget what we've achieved, isn't it? I mean, we cured Tiamat. Tiamat, for heaven's sakes. You will tell me if I become insufferably smug, won't you? Because the way things are going, it feels like a definite possibility. I mean, So a lot just happened in a short time. So Kral's going to Charlian. Xenos and Fandaniel are talking about things that we don't know. And what else? Just scheming in general, yeah. None can deny that Heidelin's blessing has been a great boon to our cause. Oh, and Heidelin's whole thing, too. Not having Heidelin.
You know, it's nice people are actually talking about Heidelin.
Yeah.
I have so many questions about Heidelin.
Given everything that we have learned from our encounters with the Ascians, we must keep our minds open to any and all possibilities. They keep, like, leading up to, like, she might not be as good as you think. The sudden appearance of the towers will surely not have escaped the Forum's notice. I would like to think they would be receptive to Kral's request for cooperation in investigating the matter, but unfortunately their reputation would suggest otherwise. It strikes me as odd that, rather than marching on one of the city-states, the Talaferoi have so far made only sporadic attacks. I doubt they'd go to the trouble of putting up all of those towers if that was all they had in store for us. Though we know not the full extent of the Talaferoi's schemes, preventing further abductions must take precedence above all else, for therein lieth the key to depriving our enemy of its most potent weapon. If you need of my lance, I'll be ready. If not, I'll be reserving my strength in preparation of the next battle. Oh, he had more. But since you're here, I have a question. The Scions are in close contact with the East Aldenar Trading Company of Kugane, yes? I was wondering if they could place an order for some sun-dried squid. I don't seem to be able to find it in these parts. Huh. So this is the beginning of, or this, when we turn this in, this is the end of 5.5. Nice. If I am to pursue this course, I must be prepared for the hardships that lie ahead. Well, it looks like I'm going to be having a busy few moons, not that they ever seem to be anything but. Thancred's got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm. Which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do, but when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Well, then you lot, more accurately. You won't catch me trading blows with a primal in the near future, but for every fell fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange, baths to fill, sheets to wash, stores to replenish, and the list goes on. Which is where I come in, and gladly, mind you. It's the least I can do to support the Scions who risk life and limb, like poor Arenval. I wish there was something we could do for him, but we'll just have to settle for saying the odd prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It wouldn't do to have him come back to a complete shambles now, would it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. If there are any developments, I promise you'll be the first to know. Full trailer was May 14th, 5.55 was May 25th. Good watch. Trailer make more sense after 5.55. So do you think it'd be better to watch them both after I finish 5.55, or do one now and then one later? Okay, so they're all saying the same thing. What are you doing, Zach?
I'm just waiting to see if we should watch the trailer or keep going.
The launch, or which trailer is it? The full trailer?
There's the regular trailer, and then the full trailer just came out.
Okay.
I think. So we would watch the... Oh, we would watch the full trailer.
The
That's what becomes the new intro when you open the game, right?
6 minutes long.
Pretty sure.
Okay. And Walker full trailer. This is what I watched when it first came out, but I didn't understand any of it. 6 minutes long. Okay. Because I don't even know if I had at that point. I don't think I even did Heaven's Word or anything.
This was super early on.
This was in May. This must have been like one of the first, like, couple weeks of me streaming.
Watched this. Yeah, we watched this like way early on, before we even started streaming, I think.
That's possible. When did I first start? Let's look at my first YouTube video. When did I post that? Because that was a few weeks after, or like 2 weeks after we started playing, I think. Maybe a week after.
I don't remember what's even in the trailer.
I don't either.
I didn't even know like any of the characters, so like.
Yeah. At that point, I didn't recognize.
I didn't know
anybody.
much at all.
The oldest video I have, for Final Fantasy. So to give you an idea, out of my like 500 videos of Final Fantasy, it's like the 8th one that I made was the full trailer reaction.
Oh, so you did see this?
I have seen it, but I don't like. It was way before I knew anything.
Okay.
It was.
So I knew you saw it, but I didn't know we watched it. Like,
to give you an idea, when I watched it, it was right after we did the Crystal Tower, or like in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's.
It was before I finished the Realm Reborn.
Let me know when you start the video.
Well, I'm gonna watch it on stream too.
Yeah.
All right. So does this go up to 4K, 1440p? All right. That's all I need. The first time I watched it, I was like, this just looks really good. All right, I'm gonna start it in 3. Oh, it just started in 1 second. 3, 2, 1, now. If it's too loud, let me know. Turn it down just a hair. There we go. I remember the music.
Its land rent by tooth and claw.
I don't even think I knew who Alize was when I watched this the first time.
Alize!
Are you alright?
I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rot. Come on!
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel, and yet... there were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
The hour is come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Is that bandana?
The stage is set, but will our heroes deign to play their part?
Thank you.
You took your time. 'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
It's such a nice looking city.
I knew it. This star still has secrets to tell. Take care, my friend.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must then, but we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
I do remember this actually. Got that giant sight.
Past the far edge of fate. Green blades dark and light. Tolling the coming of the end.
The power. Man, I'm so excited for Endwalker.
Oh.
It's so close. Only what, 2 days after today?
When the music hits, when they show off the Charlayan area.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That one.
That's the best part.
God dang.
That and the
Justinian.
giant, star diver.
God.
It's
oh
so
my
good.
god. Their trailers are so good.
They do a great job.
Oh man.
Yeah, I remember when I watched the first time, I was like, this just looks really cool.
Yeah.
Now I actually know the characters.
Now I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So much hype. Also, thank you, Calvin, for that tier 1 sub.
I love the
I didn't hear
music
that
in
little
that
jingle.
trailer.
The music in general in this game is just like,
Oh yeah, I say it every single time, and it's just a running meme at this point. But
it's just super good.
Hmm.
It's almost like crazy how consistently good it is.
Do we have enough time to wrap up 5.55 in the next 45 minutes?
Let me actually look. How many quests are there in 5.5?
There's only a couple, right?
I think there's 3.
Yeah, the Endwalker theme had all the previous themes in it too.
I think there's like 3.
Ah, man. This game is so good. I'm so glad that I like got into this game. Just period, just in general. It's like 1 hour with cutscenes. Ah.
It doesn't look long, but yeah, no, I don't think we could finish it. We could start it though if you want, or if you'd rather wait, we could just do it tomorrow and then do other stuff too. Because I know you have D&D shortly.
We also have to eat.
We also still have to eat.
Also think about that.
That's true.
I'm gonna keep rewatching that trailer if we're gonna call it good though, because wow, I gotta rewatch it.
You're gonna watch the trailer again?
For sure.
Maybe I'll just, you guys want to watch some, like, Endwalker videos? For a little bit? I mean, we could, yeah, we probably can't finish it. I would love to, but...
Did you guys recognize the monster?
The monster at the end? It's something from,
it looks like it's that one
Amarok.
thing from... Oh, you're right, aren't you?
Right, that's where it's from.
I think it is.
It's the first beast. Yeah. My mind is like a trap. Not actually. Benchmark trailer? Let's take a look. We could watch the benchmark trailer. We could watch like job change videos. I'm down to watch pretty much anything for Endwalker. I haven't watched a whole lot because I didn't want to spoil anything. I watched job changes for I think the Paladin and like 2 other jobs. Endwalker benchmark.
Launch trailer after 5.55.
The benchmark trailer is 6.5 minutes. Came out 4 months ago. Launch trailer after 5.55. So we'll watch that tomorrow for sure then. Let's see. The benchmark trailer is just like it's just fighting, right? It's not any spoilery stuff. It just shows models. Do you care about models, Zach, being spoiled?
Not particularly. I try to keep as much as I can without anything, like no spoilers.
Well,
but like if you want to watch stuff, you certainly can.
I'm debating it. It's fun to watch. Was this that came out before they showed all the new skills, correct?
Like I'm fine with watching it. I don't think it would like ruin anything for me.
Job armor video? I am interested in that. Job armor video. Is this the gear sets preview or Zeppela's video? Gear sets preview? There's AF gear sets. MTQ capture. Alright, let's pull it up. So this is the preview for gear sets.
Which one are you
Walker
watching?
Artifact gear preview. It's Endwalker Preview -AF gear sets.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. Check this, make sure this is set. All right, we're good. So this is all the gear sets that we know of, apparently. Developmental footage. So this is for Sage. I actually liked it. It's very clean. It's like medicinal. Oh, the visor. That's cool.
The visor.
It's like scientist. Astrologian. That's just what Urianger wears, right? That's literally his outfit. Except for the hat, obviously.
I like that, yeah. That's cool.
I like it. I think it looks pretty good. The pants are a little weird. White mage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, look at all the ribbons.
Oh,
the unicorn staff. Let's go.
It's very pretty.
I do like that, actually.
The staff is great.
I like the staff. Scholar. I like that a lot, actually.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's cool.
I like the book, too.
I really like the scholar set.
Yeah.
That's nice looking.
It's good thematically. The paladin set is... I've already seen this one. It looks so good.
Oh, yeah.
I hope the shield looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hope it looks nice on my character. I really
It's gonna
do.
be tiny on your character.
I know. I hope it's not, though.
These are very detailed sets.
The Dark Knight is also super good.
Oh, yes.
The Dark Knight looks so good. Oh my god. Look at that weapon.
Beautiful.
I love the helmet too. That's Gunbreaker. Alright. I mean, that's kind of what I expected for Gunbreaker. I still like it though. Out of the other tank sets though, I think it's not my favorite. I'd say it's third place so far. It's still good though. Like, these are all S tiers. The warrior set, I like it, but not as much.
It looks like the it looks like a super high res version of like
the 50
Blood
set.
Naked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it,
but
it's got big barbarian vibes.
It would probably look really good on my character.
Can't wait to have that Dragoon artifact.
You look at, it's like Batman. Oh my god. That axe is sick, Calvin. You'd love that axe.
You know, this is a cool set, but I
now take the helmet off though, Zach, and you probably like it more. And it fit your character a little bit differently because you're a male or
I'm very picky. Very picky.
Anyone going Reaper? I'm tempted. Reaper looks.
I'm gonna level it up for sure.
Look at that.
It's got
Look
big
at the cloak.
Bloodborne vibes, man.
Oh my god. Look at the cloak, the cape.
I feel like everybody and their dog is gonna play Reaper, and I might be the dog.
The helmet is also sick. It looks so good.
Yeah, it
Monk.
looks real
Yeah,
nice.
I wish Monk had. There's something about Monk that I just aesthetically I like the idea of Monk, but they never look as good as I want them to look. Is that fair?
It's just like a very, I don't want to say niche aesthetic, but it has its own flavor.
Samurai looks pretty good.
Same thing with Samurai, it has its own flavor.
I like Samurai's
they all do.
look in general more than the Monk, but I like the idea of being a Monk more than I like the idea of being a Samurai.
I don't know, I actually think I like the Monk set better than this.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
I really like how it looks. Ninja set? I don't know about that one. I don't like the face mask, but the rest of it I like.
I like it. I'm
You
a
like
fan
that?
of this. Yeah. I mean, if you took off the mask, you might like it more too.
That's what I'm saying. I think the mask
I like
is... It's okay.
I actually like the mask too, but I
Dancer?
understand.
It's very simple looking, but also very ornate. I like it though.
It reminds me of like Lisa's
Yeah.
outfit.
Look at that. I like the weapons
Thanks
a
for
lot.
hanging out.
Bard? I always like Bard.
Dancer's different based on gender. Okay. Ooh, I'm a big fan of this outfit.
I like Bard a lot.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm not gonna lie. Out of the DPS sets so far, I think I like Bard and Reaper and maybe Dragoon the most. Machinist.
I'm into this.
I like Machinist. It's got like the Van Helsing vibes.
It really does, actually.
I could definitely...
I get Guild Wars vibes from this too.
And an AK. You get an AK.
It's true, they fully loaded.
Summoner. I've never really liked Summoner sets, but I do like this one.
It's got a horn.
They all have horns, I think. That's just like the Summoner thing.
It has like wings on the back too. I like this.
Yeah, they got the the butt wings.
The horn is back.
Black Mage. This is Y'shtola's outfit. I think it's alright.
This isn't Y'shtola's outfit.
Is it not?
I mean, it's similar.
The robe looks very similar.
I like Black Mage in general because like they have the exact same aesthetic throughout all
Take
of
the
them. Oh, you can
visor
hide.
off. Yeah. Ooh, I actually like that a lot. The Red Mage?
Red Mage, yeah, that's great.
That's clean.
That big like shoulder sash with the cape. Ooh.
Yeah, look at that sword. It's a dragon. The sword is a dragon.
That is really cool.
I like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
love
Red
those
Mage out
guys.
of the casters is definitely my
Those
favorite.
all looked good. Like I liked all of those.
Like, look at this. Look at the dragon spirals out. Yeah. I don't know. I think if I had to rate them, I would say the Dark Knight is probably my favorite tank one. Out of the healers, I'd say Scholar. Range DPS, I think Bard, or maybe Machinist, and then out of the melee, probably Reaper. Yeah, I think that's my list if I had to pick.
Happy birthday.
They all look good though. I don't think there's any that I was like, ooh, that's ugly, except for maybe the monk. I don't like the monk and maybe like the rogue, or not the rogue, the ninja face mask kind of, I don't like that one that much. But everything else I thought looked really good. What were your favorites?
My favorites?
Yeah. Or do you not have one? Obviously you're gonna say Dragoon.
No, I actually didn't like the Dragoon. Like out of all of those sets, the Dragoon was fine.
It was like a solid B tier.
It was good. I really like my spiky Dragoon.
Dark Knight looked so good, but I already know I'm not gonna be able to wear the helmet.
Red Mage looked really good. Paladin looked really good.
It was good too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, all the sets, like in terms of like detail.
Reaper, I think just in general, Reaper is gonna have a lot of just like
they're gonna have a lot
it does
of good
remind me of Bloodborne.
glamours. You can do some cool things, I bet, with them. I'm excited to see like the different relics that they have for Reaper. That's gonna be cool. Also, yeah, being able to dye them is gonna change the way that they look pretty drastically too. So, I'm excited to see what they look like in game too, or like when I'm playing.
Machinist was pretty cool.
Machinist was also good.
Once I level did we get more glamour?
More glamour spaces? I don't know.
I don't think we did.
I don't know if we did. I know that we get more inventory slots because they're getting rid of the belts, but that's
right.
It. Hopefully, they give us more glamour slots in
My
the future.
poor inventory.
All right. Any other videos you guys would like to watch? That was a good one. I like that video.
Happy birthday, Calvin.
Happy birthday, Calvin. Oh. Let's see here. You can try the benchmark trailer. Sure. The benchmark.
Let me know when you start it.
2160. Let's go. Let's turn down just a tish. All right. The benchmark trailer. I started it. Square Enix. This sounds fun. What the heck? What is that?
Ew.
These are cool looking enemies though. He's got spurs.
He's got spurs. Oh yeah. The trailer's all
cool.
in-game models. Hey, that's my fishing boat.
Your fishing boat. There it is. The giant statue. I mean, this game just looks so good.
Yeah. I really like the new city.
Me too.
The way it's looking so far.
It's a giant bookshelf. Oh my god.
Whoa.
What the heck? Thank you. Well, that's a warrior.
Yeah.
The star dive. Machines.
Bear whip.
Elise, Raban, Morrowind, Anisena, Emmerich, Lorhian. They're all here.
They're all here.
Is that Omega? It is! What the heck? What's going on?
Is it really?
Yeah. It looks a lot like Omega.
I like his horse. The Gatherers. Look at this place, man.
Yeah.
Oh!
The elephant people.
Loxodon.
Oh, cool.
Is that better facial hair I see?
Maybe. I'm going to one of those towers. Whoa. Ooh. Uh-oh.
They make science look pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those. Let's see.
Yeah, it's cool. Ooh, man. You ready to fight Xenos again?
The Reaper LB3. That's what that was?
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, that is sick. Looks so good.
Oh,
it's gonna be hard not to just play the Reaper. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
They're just so cool. They're the
I'm
coolest.
ready to play them too because I have the maiming stuff.
That's true. You have like a full set of gear all the way up.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's bright.
Boop 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 boop
Oh.
boop boop boop.
Right. What time do you have to go in to the D&D stuff?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Did you want to eat now?
Should really eat.
Yeah. You haven't seen the social hierarchy video? That one is good for some laughs. Social hierarchy?
That rings a bell.
Social hierarchy.
You know what you could do with these 20 minutes? Read your tooltips. They're gonna change soon, but read your tooltips, man.
I'm not gonna do it right now. Is it the misshapen chair video? Okay, I think it is.
It's a whole.
Is it gonna put Hrothgar's on the bottom? Because I already
Did you
know.
watch that yet?
No.
Did you watch the crap guide to Final Fantasy?
I have not. I don't think.
You should. It's worth it.
We'll start with this one. I should probably. Well, this one's 14 minutes long. How long are the other two? The crap guide to DPS. The 2-week-old one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Everybody likes to do damage, and don't pretend like you don't, because I know you're lying. Otherwise, why would you be playing an RPG with core mechanics such as leveling up, getting stronger, and looking fashionable as fuck? It's to do massive numbers on the other guys until their numbers are so small they match the PP size of anybody who doesn't commend at the end of a duty. The other members leaving too quickly is no excuse. How do you expect to move quick enough to avoid AoEs if you can't even move quick enough to tell your allies they're doing a great job and that their glamour is sexy? Is that uncharacteristically nice of me? Maybe, but it means I get to steal the LB3 from the only melee in the group. Welcome to A Crap Guide to Final Fantasy.
He's ready.
Today I'm going to be talking about every
Wiggler
job.
head.
That's right. What, you thought only the DPS have to DPS? Boy, I could slap you with my overflowing glamour dresser. Damage is the name of the game in Final Fantasy XIV, and the entirety of the game is designed around everybody dealing it, including the tanks and the healers. If the DPS roles are contributing 60% of the damage, tanks and healers are the ones who fill in the other 40. So if you don't contribute, you belong in the garbage chute. So don't get so hung up on the role names. Everybody is a DPS! What I mean specifically is that 1, not only is FF14 a cooperative game, which means any time you waste is not only yours, but also anybody else in your party as well. And 2, every combat feature in FF14 is designed with dealing damage in mind. Healers and tanks get skills that actively promote doing more DPS. Hell, Sage is a healer whose skills actively benefit from doing DPS. And most importantly of all, Enrage. Enrage is what happens when you overstay your welcome in a dungeon or boss arena and the residents have run out of things to talk about and are just really ready for the police so they can finally go poop without being worried that you're gonna steal all their old DreamWorks DVDs. That is to say, you're either forcefully kicked out or alternatively, they instantly murder you. How do you prevent this from happening? You murder them first, of course, and then you pop in a copy of Shrek 2 so you can watch the castle siege again. And guess what? The later and later in the game you get, the more and more frequently rages start to appear. And they'll have more and more health too. So if somebody decides they just don't feel like they want to cooperate in this team game they decided to play, and now the boss has 1/8 of its health left and is about to destroy the entire universe, Princess Fiona isn't going to be the only one who will need a hero. Hopefully it's been drilled into your head now that DPSing is essential. Not just for the jobs with the title sticker, but also anyone in a fancy robe or edgy trench coat as well. Now that you know that, how does one go about dealing max deeps? The first most basic thing is to do your combos. Press a button. See another button light up? Press that one. Congratulations, you have successfully completed a combo. And doing so will reap a myriad of benefits, from putting damage over time on your target, gaining mana, doing your taxes, or any variety of other additional effects. But mostly, it all achieves the same goal of dealing more damage. Secondly, you want to press
I've been pressing one this whole time.
And the community calls off global cooldowns, or OGCDs for short. More like OGCDs nuts! I personally call them free damage buttons. They cost you nothing, and there's literally no reason not to press them while your normal cooldown is rolling. But this one has a long cooldown. What if I need it later? No, it doesn't. Shut up. The cooldowns in this game are so short you might as well press them, because by the time you need them again, whoop, they're up. Not to mention, many jobs require you to press those free damage buttons to unlock even spankier damage buttons. So use
there I am, Gary, there I am.
It's free damage. The next
you can see his eyes in the helmet.
Yeah. Always be casting. This means mashing away at your keyboard like a tickle monster working double time. More specifically, it means that the best way to make sure you are doing the most damage that you can is to always have your global cooldown going, even if it means accidentally pressing the wrong skill like the single brain cell that you are. Because if you're always pressing buttons, even the suboptimal one, you are doing more damage than if you weren't. And doing damage is always better than not doing damage. Yes, even Skaith. Here's a live example with my 2 subjects, Jan and Chloe. They both deal 1 million damage and suddenly the boss flies out of melee range. Jan sits there waiting patiently for the boss to return before she can start doing 1 million damage again. Meanwhile, Chloe's pressing the deal 1 damage at a range button the entire time they're waiting. I ask you, puny viewer, which person is dealing more damage right now? Yeah, but it's only 1 damage. Who's dealing more damage? As if any fight is going to get so close that dealing... Who is dealing more damage? Sure, it might not look
we've
like
had
much,
plenty of
fights
that were that
boss
close.
That has 3,000,002 health and they wipe all because the other DPS decided they don't want to press buttons. It's such little DPS, it won't make a difference. Sure, Jan. Now, one of the best things you should do to improve your damage in Final Fantasy XIV is this. It's really simple. I want you to lean in. It's a super simple thing. Here, come close. I'm gonna say the thing. Are you ready? Okay, here it goes. Read your tooltips!
Yeah, he's right.
Literally tells you what your skills do.
Man.
Honestly, you would be surprised how many people
I'm getting called out
and
right
never
now.
realize they have a skill that can attack multiple targets. Even all the things I tell you in this video. The
learn
combos,
your
the
lesson.
range attacks, the AoE damage skills, the free damage buttons. The best way to know what your job is capable of is by reading your job skill tooltips. So you better read your goddamn tooltips, because if I see another player not knowing about their AoE combo and a mob pull at level 80, I'm gonna grab the nearest etherite and bash you so hard you're gonna be teleported to the final resting place of every ERP has used undergarments. With all that out of the way, you'd think I'd covered everything everything you need to do to be an ultimate clearing badass, right? Unfortunately, not Waffle Face, because the final responsibility every single role in Final Fantasy XIV shares is not dying. Oh sure, the healers help, but most of the time your own survival is on you and only you. And that means making sure you do the fight mechanics and don't take avoidable damage like it's
Yes,
gonna
Zach, this calls
me.
This is you.
Shut up! This only happens when we're sight reading.
Each time you take damage that is avoidable, it means the healer has to heal you and they're dealing less damage. And on top of that, you get this cheese puff called a vulnerability stack. For each stack you have, you take more and more damage until you get one shot when the enemy farts in your general direction. All this to say, if you don't avoid enemy damage, you will not only make the healer do less DPS, but you're also likely going to die, which means 0 DPS.
I did and died.
And if you still think that's not a big deal and the healers can just res you, each time you die, you get a dunce cap of shame that reduces your DPS even more for about as long as a red light in Philadelphia.
Oh, I actually didn't
stay
know
alive
that.
or else I'm gonna raise you.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, no, reduced your
man.
To recap, everybody's DPS matters. Press your free damage buttons. Always be casting.
Zach was doing negative
But even if you
100%
keep all
damage.
those things in mind, the #1 rule to improve your DPS performance is to practice. Striking dummies are all over the goddamn place, out in the overworld, and even in the yards of some random people's houses in the residential districts. So if you see one, there's no shame in whacking it a few times like you're auditioning to be a dominatrix. I'm sure the neighbors won't mind. Practice makes perfect, and even all the foresight in the world will not fully translate into the doing. So go and do that doing so that one day you too can do the do and make everybody else look like doo-doo because of how good your doing skills are. And with how much doing you'll be doing, maybe someday you too can clear an ultimate and get a shiny-ass weapon of your own to show off to people AFKing at the Limsa Aetherite Plaza. Just know the difference between an amateur and a master is that a master has failed way more times. By the way, get ready for a party.
True.
Wait, what?
I'm an expert at failing.
Congratulations, you're now better at the game than you were 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, we did
and
that.
Now you know how to DPS.
We did that a lot. I remember
that was a miserable.
That was. We were like, we're gonna do one more
fight.
roulette. Spent like an hour in there because we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
What was the other one? It was there was another fight where we didn't know the mechanic and we just died like 10 times. I think it was when we were doing Eden. I think it was.
Oh yeah, Eden was tough.
No, one
but
of the other party members withdrew.
Yeah, that one was rough for me.
That also happens all the time. Whenever I play DPS, that's what happens.
There's more.
Oh, that's good. Alright. What was the other one?
Man, I gotta eat.
Carbot's Guide. This is only a short one, though.
Okay, fine.
Alright. Is this it?
Which one?
From WoW to... I can only imagine what this is gonna be like.
Okay, I've seen this.
I haven't seen this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I wonder.
Huh?
My prediction. It's just gonna be a bunch of cat girls. That's my prediction. We'll see if I'm right.
We can only hope.
True. Alright. Oh no. So sad. The WoW
Hey, we were on that
ship.
boat.
I was on that boat.
I was hitting the cage.
There's Zach, the little baby.
Yep, I was
There's
the
me
baby.
with no money left.
Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime.
Twitch Prime. Oh, that's what it was like. I was like, everybody's having so much fun over there.
Everybody's so nice.
And then you look back at WoW. This is a bunch of bots.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Dog meme.
Also true. Oh, that's good.
Zug, zug.
Oh, there you go. On the bots. For the horde. For the horde. Oh, the WoW tokens. There you go. What a beautiful video. Honestly. Is there more? No, it just repeats this. Okay. Alright, that was pretty good. For the horde. For the horde.
For the horde.
It's sad, but so true. So true. Oh man. I like that video. Alright. Well, now I suppose we should probably eat.
Please.
Zach is starving.
Please.
Early questing is the other one. Is that another Carbot video?
Hey, we can watch that tomorrow because we're gonna have plenty of time.
That's true. Carbot animation. I'm just gonna look it up to see if it is Carbot. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Carbot has some good videos. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching the stream. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat because I haven't had supper yet. It's almost 9 o'clock. And yeah, I'll be on tomorrow to finish 5.55 or yeah, just finish Shadowbringers completely.
Make sure y'all follow. Make sure you tune in and visit
tomorrow
the YouTube.
We'll be starting probably at 9, so 10 minutes from now. And then another 24 hours would be when we were starting. So.
Yes, 24 hours from.
24 hours and 10 minutes from right now.
Yeah.
That's the correct time.
Math.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Tell everyone that we're streaming and we're back and we're amazing.
Yes. Spread the word.
Because I did not tell a single lie. Tomorrow night the maintenance starts. What
tomorrow
time?
Night at 3 in the morning, I think.
Excellent.
So we should have enough time.
Yes.
Yeah. It's at 3 in the morning for us, so we should be good.
We're good.
But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or day. And tomorrow we finish Shadowbringers, and then we get ready for Endwalker.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye.